Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be putting together a Project Life spread using Ali Edwards' awesome story kit. It's going to come together super quick, so if you stick around for the end, you get to see all of my January pages come together. I filled out the awesome journaling card with 5 stories that I felt like were the awesome stories for the month. And then right now, I just did a couple stories that have to do with right now. I put in a 4x6 flip insert for the story of my daughter, and I'm making homemade cake pops, but I don't know if I'm going to need it, and I may take it off later because I can always just put a tab up at the top and then you could pull out the 4x6 and still see the story. I have the die cut word cool, but I wanted to add some white to it. That way it wouldn't get lost in the photo. So I went ahead and put it on the white paper and then kind of outlined the word. I could have done this in the Cameo, but I kind of forgot. So just matting it on paper will work just as well. I also have a really fun clear insert that I'm going to do with a bunch of the words from the awesome story kit. So as you can see, I have a close-up of the cake pops and then a little paragraph about making the cake pops with my daughter. They were probably our longest recipe because it took 2 days because we had some after school activities, but I'm glad that we made those and had fun making those. Grabbed some more foam, that way I could pop up 2 of the chipboard pieces that I had printed out, embracing the stuff that's awesome right now and bring on the good stuff. I do have to switch around a bunch of cards. I had a selfie of my daughter and I, so I want to make sure one goes on the right and then the large 4x6 can go on the left. So this is the transparency that I have, and I cut out so good, lovely, and great. And I also noticed that one of the acrylic pieces that I had set aside that I wanted to use up around here worked perfectly. So I'm going to put that in the middle. I use just this glue pen to glue it down, but I am going to have to replace it with like red line tape because just a glue pen for these acrylics is not going to work. So I'm going to wrap up that little insert, and I love it. I love the different colors. Also added a rainbow that matches the So Good colors, and then I will bring it all back together into the album. So again, I'm going to just make sure that I have my holes punched, make sure everything is where I want it. Because I had 2 photos of my son, so I made sure that those were on the different pages. And that photo of him up in the top right is him celebrating getting the Rubik's Cube solved. I just love that photo so much. So here is the finished spread. I replaced the adhesive or just added red line tapes, that way this would stay. And I actually realized that I have finished January. I was a little off on my weeks, so I am done with January, and I thought it would be fun to share with you January. I still have not done our opening page, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do some family selfies and then kind of do our roles as far as our roles in our family. I did that last year for 2021. I'll leave that video up in the eye. But you open with the Begin kit, and I used a 3x3 and made my own little flip pockets right here. And then another one over here to document the evening process. You turn it and you have another Ali Edwards project, and this one uses the Stories by the Month kit January. And I just love how the colors go so well with not only the game, but overall the colors in our photos. Next one is a sneak peek of Everyday Explorers new releases that comes out on Tuesday. So this one is just a very simple page. There was a lot of personal things going on, so there wasn't too many photos, and I didn't share the journaling. I'm just going to print it, but I'm not going to share it. And then this is the page that I just finished and shared with you. Love the insert and using up another acrylic piece. This is the awesome story kit. The last page is another little sneak peek of Everyday Explorers. It's just a wrap-up page using a bunch of stamps, and that's it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this process video and this little walkthrough of January and sneak peeks of Everyday Explorers. All right, I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.